All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through yubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, costs are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is Mobility Flow. It is a level one mobility practice, basically working on fluidity and mobility with repetition and drills. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, always making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. All right, let's sit up tall, let the palms face up, and the fingers come to Dhyana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Now, if your hips or your lower back are tight, please elevate and sit up on a block or a blanket or some books. Starting to settle into your seat, elongating through your spine. Start to draw your senses inwards, letting the inhales even out with your exhales. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing your thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for your yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrava, Pavitrava, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Tatopiva, Tatopiva, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sabahya, Sabahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes and let the palms face up. Fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Pulling gently to elongate through the left side of the neck. And then take the chin toward the right shoulder. Continue to pull gently to the back of the head. Release back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right side. And chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop left hand. Chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side, roll center. A few more rounds at your own pace. And chin back toward the chest and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. Chin back toward the chest again. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor in neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet, hands to support to either side, and turning your toes toward each other, and then roll them out. Draw in, roll out, Draw in, outer rotation, circling the ankles. Take it back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again. Cross your shins and take the opposite shin on top, the non-dominant crossing of the legs. Then raise the arms up high and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Keeping the twist, raise your right arm up and over the right ear for the side stretch. Take it back to vertical and wrap the right arm to your left knee, grabbing the tops of the knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently draw forward and round. Once you get to a nice forward bend with your hands, pull against the tops of the knees, so that will help you spread the upper back, your mid back. Start to release to come up, keeping arms crossed. Take eagle arms. On the inhale, lift the elbows up, gaze up. On the exhale, round the spine. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, round once again. Inhale, come all the way back up. Stay in the vertical line, and then twist to the right, pressing your right arm up against your left. Inhale, back to center, twist to your left. Inhale, back to center, releasing your hands. Reach your hands back behind you. Outwardly, turn your fingertips away with your fingers supporting. Lift the chest, broaden your chest, gaze up. And release, come back to center. Raising the arms up high. Exhale, twist to your left. Stay twisting left. Raise your left arm up and over the left ear. Side stretch. Then take it to vertical. Wrap the left arm over to grab the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round to draw forward. And again, once you have the forward fold with your hands, pull against the tops of the knees so that the mid and upper back spreads. Then start to come up with eagle arms, so wrapping of the arms. Inhale, lift the elbows up, gaze up. On the exhale, round to draw forward. 3 times. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, round to draw forward. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, round to draw forward. Come back to a vertical line, and then twist to your left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Release your hands. As you reach your arms out, outwardly turn your fingertips away from you. Reach your hands slightly further back. Lift the sternum. Broaden your shoulders. Gently looking up, taking a mid and upper back bend here. Opening up the throat, expanding through your collarbones. And start to release. Take it back to center. Right hand is down, left arm is up, and then side bending over to the right. Take it back up to vertical. Bend your left elbow. Left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, take it back up to vertical. Left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, back to vertical. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, back to vertical. Re-extend the left arm, switch sides. Left hand down, right arm up, and side bend to your left. Take it back up. Bend your right elbow. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, take it back up. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, take it back up. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale, take it back up. Re-extend. Right hand to your floor. Extend the legs out. And let's take your feet about mat's width distance. flexing through your heels. Left hand to your floor, right arm is up. Reach forward to grab the inside of the foot. Re-lengthen and exhale, drawing forward. Inhale, release, come back up, switch sides, right hand to your floor, left arm up, inhale, lengthen, exhale, reach forward. Release, take it back up, let the feet go even wider. So you're not at your maximum yet, right? So right before maximum. All right? Left hand to your floor, right arm forward, bend your right elbow. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist, stay twisting. Now you may remain here, right? Or right hand to your outer left leg, left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist deeper. Release, back to center, switch sides. Right hand to your floor, slightly behind you, left arm forward, bend your left elbow. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right 3 times. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Stay twisting. Taking your left hand to the outer right leg, adjust your right hand further back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen the twist. Release, square back to center. Take the legs even wider. So this is close to your maximum, okay? Press your left hand to the inner left leg. Raise your right arm up and then over the right ear as you gently slide over to your left. So keep your left hand pressing to the inner left leg for support as you keep sliding. If you have more range, perhaps your forearm comes to the floor. Keep reaching out to the right side. All right, so we'll take 3 side bends here. On the inhale, lift up to release a little bit. Exhale, deepen into the side stretch and hold it here for 3 breaths. So you notice progressively, every one that we take, you might be able to get a little bit deeper. Inhale, release, come back up and release a little bit. Exhale, go even deeper. So for those of you who can bind hand to foot, take it. If you even want to support your hand to the head, you can. All right, begin to release, rise back up, and then just gently twist to your left to neutralize your spine. All right, second side. Press your right hand to inside of the right leg. Extend the left arm out and overhead as you gently slide over to the right. Okay, so just hold it for a few breaths. Come in and out 2 more times, every time getting progressively deeper. Inhale, release just a little bit. Exhale, go deeper. If you have the forearm down, take it, and then go to that deeper extension and hold it for a few breaths. Inhale, release just a little bit. Exhale, again, go even deeper. If you have the bind of the hand to the foot, go ahead and take it. If you want to support the head with your right hand, you can do that. Begin to release. Rise back up, and let's neutralize your spine by gently twisting to the right. Square back to center. Draw the left heel in, right heel back, creating a letter S with your legs. Gently walk your hands over to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to twist and bow forward about halfway. Right. So Allison, make sure that you don't overly do these twists. Right. So these are compressive twists, not good for you, but for the rest of us, looking for range, this is fine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist even deeper. Inhale, take it back up. Keep the legs as they are. Exhale, counter twist to the right. Release, square back, switch sides. Right heel comes in, left leg goes back. Walk your hands, creating a reverse letter S. Walk your hands over to right side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to twist and bow forward about halfway. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist deeper, bow forward even more. Inhale, take it back up to center. Exhale, counter twist to your left. Hey, I see you. Back to center. All right, soles of feet together, knees apart, and then just butterfly your knees. All right, coming back up, stepping your feet to the floor, about 2 feet away from you, pivot to your heels, support with your hands back behind you, and then just windshield wipe your knees side to side. All right, and this is a great way of just creating some mobility into your hips and your lower back. All right, come back to center. Move your left heel slightly further forward so you can take right ankle to left knee and then step the left foot in, flexing your right foot. So make sure you flex your right foot strongly to protect the ankle joint and the knee joint of the right leg. So there's a nice deep hip opener. And as you press your hands to the floor, strengthening your arms and your wrists and your forearms. As you broaden your chest, you're also engaging your upper back. All right, let's take it to a tabletop. Press into your left heel, lift the seat. You can, if you want, drop your head back. If that's not comfortable for your neck, keep the gaze looking forward. And start to release. Draw the seat down. Extend the left leg forward. Grab the right foot and extend the right heel forward. Crown Chasana. So if you cannot fully extend the right leg, keep the right knee bent. You also have the option of grabbing the right leg as well. Right? So best of your abilities, extend the leg. And then also, if you tend to round your spine, I want you to think about lifting your chest and leaning the head slightly back so you come back to a more neutral position. Then start to bend your right knee, support the right heel from the underside of your foot. And make sure you flex your foot, sitting up tall. Lift the right heel as high as you can. And then drawing the right knee back in space. Draw the right heel further forward. Draw the right knee back in space. Draw the right heel further forward. One more time. Draw the right knee back and hold it there. And leg cradle. Cross your right leg over. Thread the arms underneath your right shin. And then hug the leg in if you can. Now, for those of us where this is too tight, very difficult for your hips, again, you can come back with the hand supporting the underside of your foot. You can angle the heel forward to the best of your abilities, right? So you want to keep drawing the knee back and the heel in toward the chest the best you can, right? So if you're less mobile, it might be further forward. If you're more mobile, toward the heart center, to the point that you can cross your shin over. Alrighty, start to release. Extend the right leg forward, switching sides. Bend your left knee, grab either side of the left foot, and extend forward. So again, you can keep the left leg fully extended, bend the left knee, or grab the back of the left leg. So best of your abilities. All right, bending your left knee, leg cradle. So support the foot from the underside of your foot or the outside of the left ankle, sitting up tall. Raise your left heel as high as you can. Then start to draw the left knee back in space. Reach your left heel further forward. Draw the left knee back in space. Reach forward. This time, draw the left knee back and hold it there. All right, then start to cross your shin over. If you can, thread the arms underneath your left shin, flex your left foot, and draw the shin toward the chest. Again, if you're not able to do that, too tight for your hips, then the heel can go further forward. Just make sure you're supporting the underside of your foot with your hands. All right, you can go as far as this, right? Whatever is available. And then as you gain mobility, you want to draw the left knee slightly back and draw the heel in close toward the chest to the point of threading the arms underneath and taking the full leg cradle. And start to release. Step the right foot in, left ankle to right knee, and draw the heel in. Almost forgot this side. Flex your left foot strongly. So again, pressing your hands strongly to the floor. So as you lift your chest to broaden your chest, you're also activating your wrists and your forearms. All right, tabletop. Press into your heels and lift the feet. All right, you can keep the gaze looking forward, or you can draw the head back, up to you, depending on how comfortable it is for your neck to draw the head back. All righty, start to release. Extend both legs forward. Let's take a forward fold. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Release. Draw the legs back. Come to your down dog and pedal out the legs. Walk it out side to side. And then let's take a yogic squat. Walk your feet in, forward, toward your hands. Let the feet be wide. Let the feet be about mat's width distance, and the toes turn out. Makes it a whole lot easier, right? And then try to keep the heels down, hands together in prayer, pressing elbows into your knees, knees back into your elbows. For those of us where you can't draw the heels down, you can stay on your toe tips, right? But keep your hands supporting. You have the alternative of, if you have blocks or if you have blankets, you can insert it underneath the heels so that you can pressurize your heels toward the mat, the mats, the blankets, or your blocks, right? You just want to put some pressure on your heels, and that will start to create more flexibility for you in your calves, your ankles. Hands to the floor. Lift the feet, walk your feet wide about mat's width distance, and just sway out your hips side to side. Come back to center. With your hands supporting, bend the knees, draw the seat down halfway, lift the head, lift the upper back so your spine is in a more neutral position. Once you have the legs nice and strong, extend the arms out to either side. On the inhale, rise up, reach the arms all the way up, full extension of your legs, slight back bend to release all of that. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace your fingers, lift your chest, reach your knuckles back, gently looking up as you tilt the upper torso back, going into a back bend, a heart opener. Come back to vertical, releasing hands, raise your left arm up and side bending over to the right. Take it back to center, raise the arms up, wrap the hands back behind you, take the opposite interlacing of your hands. Broaden your shoulders, lift your chest, gaze up. Okay, come back to center, release, Right arm up and overhead, side bending over to your left. Draw back to center. Walk your feet in together. Stepping on the left foot. Point the right toes forward and tap your foot 5 times. Tap, tap. 3, 4, 5. Off to the right side 5 times. Tap. 2, 3, 4, 5. Behind you. Tap. 2, 3, 4, 5. Step the right foot down, switch sides. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left, point the toes forward, tap, 2, 3, 4, 5. Off to left, tap, 2, 3, 4, 5. Behind you, tap, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stepping and left foot down. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee, arms out to the side. Lift, 2, 3, 4, 5. Off to the right, lift, 2, 3, 4, 5. Behind you, lift, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release your right foot, switch legs. Stepping on the right foot, raise your left knee. Lift, 2, 3, 4, 5. Off to left. Lift, 2, 3, 4, 5. Behind you. Lift, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the left foot. Walk it out side to side. All right. Taking tree pose. Stepping on the left foot. Pick up the right knee. Sole of the right foot in your left leg. Hands together in prayer. Arms up and out. Let's take it to side bend. Right arm, right leg. Left arm overhead. Take it back to vertical. Arms out to a T. Heart opener. Lift the chest. Reach your arms back. Look up just a little bit. You don't have to look all the way up, just slightly up so that you can open up the throat a little bit as well. Square back to center, arms up. Step the right foot down. Release. Walk it out side to side. All right, second side. Stepping on the right foot. Pick up the left knee, tree pose. Sole of the left foot in your right leg. Once you steady your balance, arms up and out in a wide position. Side bending over to your left. Left arm, left leg, right arm overhead. With control, take it back to vertical. And then again, arms out to a T. Think about rotating the front of the shoulders to point upwards toward the sky. So lean the upper torso back. That's the beginning of your back bend. Then gently look up at a slight angle. So now you're also expanding the front of the throat. Release, take it back to vertical to your basic tree, and then releasing your left leg. Walk it out side to side. All right, stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee, hand to knee, left arm out to the side, and open up the leg to the side. Alternatively, for those of you with more mobility, you can take yogic toe lock, extend the right leg, and open out to the side. If you cannot fully extend the right leg with yogic toe lock, you can always bend your right knee a little bit, right? So that is an option. Square back to center. Step the right foot down. Walk it out, side to side. All right, second side. Stepping on the right foot. Pick up the left knee. Left hand to knee, right arm out, and open up the knee to the side. Those of you taking yogic toe lock, extend and open. Slowly break. Back to center. Step the left foot down. Walk it out, side to side. All right, let's take this sumo squat. Walk your feet out about mat width and turn the toes out slightly. Bend your knees and take the hands to the top of the thighs and let the weight of the body be carried by your arms. Drawing your left shoulder forward, right shoulder back to gently twist to the right. You can look past your right shoulder behind you. Back to center, and then twist to the other side. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Back to center, lengthen out the legs. Walk back toward the front of the mat. Inhale, raise your arms up high and reach back for a slight back bend. Exhale, as you come forward, bend at the knees, let the hands come down for support. Step the right foot back, crescent moon, right knee comes down to the floor. Take extra padding to your right knee if you need, hands to top of the thighs, and let's just lean the hips forward, supporting with your hands. Then let the right hand come to the floor. Turn the left toes out at an angle and raise your left arm up over the left ear for the side stretch. Tilt over to the right side. Then take the left arm up and behind you for the half bind and twist from here to your left. Keep the hips moving forward. Let the front of the left shoulder draw up and back. So notice how in this twist, it's not so much from the mid and lower back, it's more from the shoulder, left shoulder drawing up and back, so it's the upper spinal twist. If you want to go further to bind, you can bend your right knee, reach back with your left hand to grab the foot, and then kick back. Begin to release your right foot. Square back to center. Walk your hands forward for lizard. You can keep your arms extended and just keep leaning the hips forward and downwards. If you have the mobility to take your forearms down, take your forearms down. And you can just let the head release at the back of the neck. Just create some space. And lift the elbows. Walk your hands back in. Half split. You're going to turn the left toes forward. Frame your left foot with your hands, the hands to either side. Tuck the right toes under, shifting hips back. So you want to line up the hip with the right knee, vertical right thigh. Flex your left foot, lengthening the back of the left leg. Hands supporting to either side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw forward from there. And start to bend your left knee, step the left foot back down, crawl the hands forward, low lunge, tuck the right toes under, lift the knee. Let's stay here in low lunge and just let the hips move forwards and downwards. Half moon. Left hand forward about a foot, lobe off to left side, tip forward to balance, raise your right arm up. Begin to step the right foot all the way back for warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Left hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm up. Left hand to the floor. Frame your left foot with your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. So, Allison, for you, if you're feeling too compressive, right, to be framing your left leg like this, you can take your hands off to the right side and angle your torso off to the right side a little bit. That will create more space for your belly. There you go. Good. Bend the front knee, revolve half moon. Right hand forward, about a foot, tip forward. Reach your right heel back, left arm up. And then for Allison, if it's too compressive for you to raise your left arm up, you can take the left arm out to the side and right heel back. So keeping your belly in a much more neutral position. Good. All right. Step the right foot all the way back. Circle it up and around. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up. Stepping your right foot forward. Crescent moon. Left knee comes down. Extra padding to your left knee if you need it. Taking your hands to the top of the thighs and just lunge forward. All right, and then take the left hand to the floor. Turn the right toes out at an angle. Raise your right arm up and over the right ear, right side stretch. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. So again, it's really coming from the shoulder and the upper spine, drawing up and back. Bending your left knee, reaching back with your right hand to grab the foot and kick back. Release your left foot. Take the hands to the floor, to the inside of the foot, and walk it forward. This is the beginning of your lizard. You can keep your arms extended or lower your forearms to the floor. right, lifting the elbows back up, walk your hands back in, turn the right toes forward, half split. Tuck the left toes under and start to shift back. Line up the hips over your left knee, flex your right foot. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. And begin to step the right foot down. Tuck the left toes under, staying in the low lunge first, and take a few breaths here to lunge. Half moon, right hand forward about a foot, loop out to right side, tip forward to balance. Beginning to step it back, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg for triangle. Right hand to top of the shin or to the floor, left arm up. Release your left hand down. Frame your right foot with your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Then start to bend your right knee. Reach your left hand forward. Revolved half moon. Left heel is reaching back. Right arm is reaching up to twist. Allison, left hand down. Right arm out to the side. There you go. Revolved half moon. All right. Begin to step it all the way back. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Chaturanga dog, down dog. Left leg up for pigeon. Draw the left knee in. Land that shin to the floor. Set up your pose. Elongate. And then when you're ready, draw it forward. Let's take some variation in your pigeon. Lift the elbows, walk your hands in, and then sitting up tall. Let's take a back bend here. So keep your right toes actively reaching back. With your hands supporting, lengthen your spine, and gently lean the upper torso back. So it's a nice back bend here, giving us a very good extension through the front of the right leg. And move your right hand slightly further forward for support, and maybe even a little bit wider too. And then raise your left arm out and up for the side stretch, tipping over to the right. Release your left hand to the floor. Walk your torso over to the right side. Then the right forearm comes down, left arm reaching out toward the right side. So you're now getting a nice stretch through the left shoulder blade, left ribs. And start to walk your hands back in, lift the torso up, square back to center. Take the left seat down, swing the right leg around, and then take a half lotus if you have it. So top of the right foot to your left hip crease. Good. And then just hands to either side for support. Lengthen your spine. Just think about the right knee drawing downwards toward the left foot. Now, for those of us where half lotus is very difficult, it's not good, comfortable for your knees or your ankles on the right leg, and just a comfortable cross-legged position. Hands to either side, sit up tall, broaden your shoulders, and just center your seat, lengthen your spine. Just taking a moment of quiet to lengthen. And then let's work toward a forward fold. Start to walk your hands forward. Keep the spine as lengthy as you can as you walk your hands forward. I'll give you a side view here. Keep the spine as lengthy as you can and just walk your hands forward. Once you feel yourself rounding, right, I want you to stop and think about pressing your fingertips to the floor and lifting your chest and lengthening your spine. Right, as you go forward, you're going to feel more compression into your knees and your ankles of the right leg, right? So make sure you don't overdo the stretch. You just want to work deep into it. Right, and then if you have a little bit more in you, keep walking hands forward incrementally. We'll take another 5 breaths. Take your time. And start to walk your hands back in. So we're going to transition back to down dog. So you're going to support the right leg. And as you move the right leg forward, flex your foot and extend the leg fully. So that is the beginning of your neutralization. As you keep that foot active, gently start to reach back, and then toes tucked under, and press it back to your down dog, and walk it out side to side. Right, so when we take poses like a half lotus, right, when we come out of the pose, it could be quite strenuous for that knee and ankle, right? So you want to engage it by flexing and extending, but flexing the foot, right, and then extending the leg. All right, once you're feeling pretty neutral, second side, raise your right leg up, draw that right knee in, land that shin to floor, set up for your pigeon. So right thigh angles out 30 to 45 degrees. Into left knee further back to lower your hips. Walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. And once you're set, now you're ready to take it forward. All right, let's take that back bend. Lift the elbows up, walk your hands in. And then as you Lengthen, lift up, draw the shoulders back. Keep resisting with your fingers, pressing down as you lengthen your spine. Keep your left toes actively reaching back. And then walking your left hand slightly further forward, maybe even a little bit wider, maybe off your mat. Raise your right arm up and side bending over toward the left. Then take the hands to the floor. Walk your torso over toward the left. Left forearm comes down. Right arm reaching out and getting into right outer arm, shoulder, and right ribs, right shoulder blade. Begin to walk it back in. Take it back to center. Right seat comes down. Swing the left leg forward for half lotus. So you might want to center your seat first before you take the half lotus. Chances are you are a little bit off to the right side. So half lotus, top of the left foot to your right hip crease. And think about drawing your left knee toward the floor, hands either side. For those of us who have a hard time with that, too tight for your knees and ankles, regular cross-legged position is fine. Once you have your half lotus or your cross-legged, hands to either side, and just find a quiet lengthiness of the spine. And then starting to lean the torso forward, walking hands forward for support. So again, always thinking about lengthiness anytime you're taking a forward fold. We're going to progressively work further forward. I'll give you about 15 good long breaths, right? You can take your own time and move forward as you like, whenever you like. Just keep thinking a neutral spine as you work forward, right? As neutral as you can. Right? Always being mindful as you draw forward, it will be more intense on your left knee and left ankle. Try not to overdo it. Just do the best you can, work the edge, but without stressing too much over it, right? When you stress too much, your muscles tighten. Alrighty, beginning to ease your way out. Supporting the left leg, extend it forward. As you extend forward, right, you're going to flex your left foot, but extend the left leg, so that will give you neutralization. Keep that engagement of the leg as you reach back, transitioning back to a tuck toe position into down dog, and walk it out side to side. Once you're feeling pretty neutral, walk your feet forward towards your hands and make your way to a seated position. With your hands supporting to either side, sliding your hands out to support the back. Once you're on your backs, walk your heels in, feel for the back of the heels, feet are separated. Bridge pose, press your heels down, lift your seat. You can keep it pretty passive here by keeping your arms alongside the hips parallel to each other. Or interlace your hands underneath you, walk your shoulders in, and stand up even taller, even more actively up against the upper back. And begin to break, releasing your hands. Lower the feet all the way down. Let the feet walk wider to about match width distance. You can let the heels come forward just a little bit. And you're going to windshield wipe your knees side to side. And the next time your knees fall over to the right side, stay there and then pick up the right foot to take right ankle to outer left knee and gently pressing down to get more stretch through the outer left hip, outer left leg. Then start to release by stepping your right foot down first, and then windshield wipe your knees again, side to side a few times. And then the next time you go over to the left, let the knees stay down, and then picking up the left foot to take to the outer right ankle, outer right knee, left ankle to right knee. And then gently pressing down to get more stretch to the outer right hip, outer right leg. Then go ahead, release your left foot back down, draw the knees back up, and windshield wiper one last time. Come back to center, hug the knees in, stretching lower back. And then step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation, toes are turned out, arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes are closed, and let it all go. Alrighty, start to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching opposite directions. When you're ready, roll over to the right and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Then I'll come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Cheng, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video. Thank you again for joining me for practice. See you next time.